Hello and welcome to Getting Serious with Waff and Peep. Of course, now, last episode I didn't look at actually how that was doing on YouTube, but let's hope it did. Either way,
Yes.
nobody shared their thoughts on the topic, but hey, whatever. We're small, no one cares.
Well, anyways,
Yeah.
so in this episode, we're gonna be talking about
Our generation.
I was about to say we're gonna talk about getting serious.
Well, anyway, so I've realized that our generation is full of assholes, douchebags, and complete idiots.
I was thinking a different thing.
Really? What's your thought on this then?
Our generation, well, when I think about our generation, I think about the music, because the music is kind of what brings that generation to this generation. It's the music.
Mhm.
This generation's music is all about sex. Actually, that puts a big point. Sex is the
Yeah,
big
there's a lot
thing.
of sex.
Whenever I listen to music, like a song that's from this generation, all you gotta do is put the lyrics on, and you know this is about sex.
Yeah, I mean, it can get ridiculous.
So, Peep,
Hmm.
what do we put on this? Do you like to listen to this generation songs, which I know you
I
don't?
really don't. I don't.
Yeah, Peep usually listens to something like the Beatles. And
I like to, I mean, I've been kind of getting into some of the interesting esque stuff to it. Meaning, I like
Yeah.
listening to some of the 2000s songs.
Well, you see, for me, like, I listen to, I really like this generation songs, but, like, I don't enjoy some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, they're just, like, really crappy.
Mm-hmm.
And people has kind of been getting me into the Beatles and stuff like that, which I do listen to sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That's sometimes. But, yeah. This one's not really interesting. We both, like, have the same opinion.
Yeah, I mean, what's one thing you like from this generation?
One thing I like, is there anything you could like?
The openness of how people are being more open and more into other people's ideas, but also at the same time, there's also a lot of ignorance. So,
There's really more depressed people now than there was. Because, like, nowadays everybody gets depressed by the most easiest things. And it's just like,
are you
I know-
referring to something?
I'm not referring to anything, but Peep, I know you get
I can get
Like-
a little mad, yes.
a little depressed by the most easiest things.
We're not going to bring that up. Anyway.
I know, but you do, and it's really weird. Like, there's a lot of, like, nowadays magazines that, like, you got, if you're a girl, like, there's a lot of things towards you need to be, like, really skinny and stuff like that, and that's why
I think appearance is a very big part of this generation.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about your personality until the first thing,
Yeah, a lot
the
of
first
people-
impression is what you look like.
Like,
If
let's say on movies. In movies, the only person that, like, ever, like, that you see going out with a girl or a girl liking the guy is always a really good-looking person.
well, that's because it's actors.
Yeah, but you don't see a fat dude, like, you're like, yeah, that girl likes him. Like, no, you don't see that. Like, that guy could be really nice, but, like, no, it doesn't matter, because it's by the appearance, it's by, like,
appearance
the
is
way.
everyone's first impressions.
Mhm.
And people will always go off that first impression, and I think that, that just means, I don't want to get to know you because you're ugly. Like, that's
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
what I don't like.
That's all. It also brings us into this generation's also growing more bullies,
Mm-hmm.
bullying more people, and not to even bring up school shootings. That's a topic for another time.
I was about to say this is getting really serious, but
Yeah.
that's
But it can get to the point of ridiculousness, obviously.
yeah.
But it's also a drinking game because every time I say but anytime I say the word "but," not meaning of the rectum, take a shot.
Take a shot. Getting on the it's. Anyways, every time I say
We're
anyways,
grooming assholes, basically. Parents are dicks, racists. They're homophobic. Learn to accept.
Just because you got off topic, I'm gonna go off topic real quick. Watch one of my videos. Like, watch one where I'm alone.
The ones you don't upload.
If you watch, like, let's say if you would watch one, like, of my videos that I'm, like, it's just me by myself, every time I say basically, take a shot. You'll be drunk by then. You'll be, like, passed out. Every time I like introduce someone, like, so basically, anyways, basically what happens is basically what happens.
I think everyone has those kinds of words you can just say. Oh,
yeah, I say basically so much. So basically what happened? Oh shit.
I'm sure that was on purpose, but still.
No, but basically watch
Shit. We both just said the words that we said. They're drinking games, basically in butts. Either one.
I was gonna say basically.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
every time it says anyways, you take a shot.
No, the word "but" anyways. That's when you take the
Everybody's
shot.
gonna be drunk now.
Yeah. Shit.
Anyways.
Yeah. No. Stop saying it. Now you're trying to do it.
Now I'm trying to do this.
All right.
Anyways, basically, basically, it's.
What name something you hate about this generation?
We've actually already talked about. Okay, one thing I hate about this generation, there's so much like groups nowadays. We're all put into categories from like, let's say the cool guys and
the nerds, the jock. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter where you categorize someone.
Yeah, we're all categorized.
This person is a person. That person is a person. They're people. Don't categorize people.
Yeah. Getting so like into this now. But basically that's everybody's categorized in a different way. Like I just think it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of judging and people who can't put up with judging. People judging them for just doing the simplest of things.
Yeah.
Saying
going back to the bullying talk.
Yeah. But, well, I'm not talking about specifically bullying. Just people judging other people for doing the simplest things. Like, I'm going to walk over there. People will judge you for walking over there. That's how much people will judge a person.
There's one, so if you guys don't know what Avid is, it's basically this, like, thing where 100 people join, and only about, like, half of them will go into it. And I actually got into it, but I was too dumb, so my mom got me out of the thing.
Yeah, wrong.
I was too dumb. I was sorry. There was this thing called, I don't know what it was called, but what we have to do is we would have to memorize, like, root words. And I really don't like memorizing things. So, well, I like memorizing things like lyrics to songs, but that's only if I really want, like, that's only for the things I actually enjoy. This was, like, really dumb. So I would always get, like, an F on it, and when I used to check my grades, it would be an F. And so I was like, there's really no point in me being in this class other than just getting Fs. So I ended up getting out of it. But the first day I went there, I got put next to this girl that basically the first step, shit. I said basically.
You said it like multiple times. Calm down. Just continue with this. What you're saying.
Well, anyways, so I got put it next to this girl, and we had to kind of get to know our partner and stuff like that. So, I was like, so, yeah, what's your name? I forgot her name.
Well, you also don't want to give away who this person is. That's all right. We're getting a name.
Yeah, whatever. But so basically, anyways, so I was like, so where are you? So I was like, so where are you from? And she didn't want to tell me. Now going back to getting serious, she didn't want to tell me because she felt like she would be judged about it. Now, I think I kind of know where she's from, but I didn't want to make for sure because I saw her at hometown like one time, and she was next to her family, and she was speaking some different other language that I don't even know what it was. So I was like, oh, she didn't want to tell me because she didn't want to be judged for where she's from and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like we get judged for like the most simplest things where you're born from or something like that.
Yeah. People will judge you for the minimalist things. But another thing about this generation is that they're also a little more accepting on the other side. There's people who will judge you for everything, and then there are more accepting people
Yeah,
now.
kind of going towards the homosexual things.
Yeah, which there's a lot of topics we have been brought up that will be in a different one. Religion, which I'm guessing that was what you're talking about a little bit ago.
Or like
But
homosexual things.
yeah, homosexuality. There's a lot of topics we'll probably bring up in the future. But
Or stuff like the R word.
yeah,
People getting judged for that.
yeah, but
Which, okay, the R word, I gotta say, the R word, if you guys don't know what it is, I'm not gonna say it.
yeah, it's pretty. I think everyone knows what I'm
Not
referring to.
not the R word like the R word and stuff like that, but the R word as in the mentally challenged people.
Mm-hmm.
The R word is actually a word that should be. Okay, I'm not gonna say. People is the one, like, let's say bitch, for example. Bitch is actually a female dog. It was never supposed to be used as a bad word. Like the middle finger. It's just a finger. But people had to put
I have a
it.
story about the middle finger, but I'll save that for a different time.
But the middle finger is supposed to be, like, it's just a finger. There's nothing bad about it, but people had to turn it into something that it should have never been. The R word was turned into something it should have been. It should have not been. Because I was looking at becoming a counselor, and they use the R word in there for people that are, the R
Mentally
word.
challenged.
And yeah, mentally challenged. So I was like, wait, isn't that word used in a bad term? My friends explained it to me as in like the word bitch. People used it in a bad way, so that's why the R word is now a word that like people get so offended by, even though it was supposed to be used in that sort of way, but it's just that people turn it into something that it should have never been. So the R word is supposed to be used in that way, but again, people are bitches. Well, shit, not people are assholes. Well, that's also true. Assholes.
Yeah, I think every kind of word has a
Every
meaning
word.
behind it. Not
It's
not
just that
meaning from
it's
the,
just that people turn it into something that it should have never been.
yeah.
So
But with all the judging that comes along with this generation, I also feel like there's more acceptance in this
Yeah.
generation. People accepting homosexual marriage, which there are a bunch of states now that legalize it that didn't, say, 10, 15 years ago.
but then again, in some places, what they do with homosexuals is they give them a chance to change their ways.
But you can't.
That's
that-
another thing.
We'll save that topic again. There's
Well,
a bunch
yeah,
of
we'll
them we
save
can
the
talk
topic
about in different.
Yeah, because we both have a different opinion on that.
Mm.
On homosexuals, believe it or not, me and Pete.
Yeah, being realistic, I think Watt is wrong. But we all have different opinions.
Yeah, we all have different opinions.
But that's what comes along with life. Everyone's going to have a different opinion than you, but then occasionally you'll meet someone who has that same opinion. But I think that's good enough for this episode of Getting Serious. Now, our final thoughts on our generation is that I feel like there are so many bad people from our generation, but there's also a lot more acceptance that comes along with that bad.
Yeah. So, if you want
what's your final statements?
Yeah. So don't judge people.
Yeah.
It's really bad. We all have a theme at the end of this, a message that we need to say. So yeah.
Yes. So remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe to all those other lovely things. Go check out SoundCloud for our podcast.
And it's only exclusive on YouTube. So
yeah. So we can't listen to this on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
If you are, how?
But
How are you listening to SoundCloud? If you are, let us know in the comment section below, and we will see you all next Friday. Friday would be the next time we see them. Well,
yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, bye.